Hey friends, let's jump straight in, and with this song we're tuned to E flat, so just tune each string down a semitone. With this lesson we're going to learn all the guitar parts. Let me play the intro, then we'll break it down. So we're just starting on the A power chord, play it 2 times. Then we're coming up to this chord here, we're going to play the open A string, 5th fret on the D string and 7th fret on the G string, and go down, up, down. Then we have this little fill, and this fill stays the same throughout the song. Have open E, hammer onto 3. Then go to the A string, open, hammer onto 3, pull off the open. Back to 3rd fret E. Then go straight back to the A power chord again. Then we're doing D string 5, hammer onto 7, play 7 2 more times, and then 5, hammer onto 7. Then play 7th fret on the D, G and B 2 times. Now the 3rd time we play it again, we're going to hammer on to the 8th fret on the B and the 9th fret on the D. Then go back to our fill again. And we just do that through 2 times, and that's guitar 1. So let me do that slowly. And through 2 times there. Now the second guitar is doing all the same except on our fill. We're doing an octave there. We're going to play 2 on the D, hammer onto 5. G, 2, hammer onto 5, pull off the 2, pull off the open. And that harmony is played all the time with that fill there. So that second guitar. And then we have a 3rd guitar doing the lead. Let's have a look at that. So we're just bending on the 10 E. Then jump to the B, play 8, hammer onto 10. Then bend the 10. And then just do 8, hammer onto 10 on the B. And play 10 again. And they're all the parts to the intro. So for our verse, we're just playing the A power chord 2 times. Come up to our second chord that we used in the intro, open A, 5 and 7. And we do that 3 times. So back to the A, second chord, A again, a second chord. Then just stop on the A, play it once. And then do our 7, 7, 7, hammering on to the 8 and 9. The same as the intro with our fill. Back to the A 2 times, our second chord, back to the A, and up to our 7s with our little fill. Now A 2 times, again, G 2 times, again, then jump to the D, do it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, to A. Come up to an E power chord, play it once and again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our verse there, and the second guitar is just doing the harmony on our fill. And that's the whole verse. chorus, we're just starting on this A power chord, so it's 12 on the A, 14, D and G, and do it 4 times. Come back to the G, so 10, 12 and 12, 4 times. To the D power chord 2 times. Back to the G 2 times. Back to our A, another 4. 2, 3, 4. Then do another 4 on the A. Back to the G for 4. Then we're just going to finish on the D power chord, the G, back to the A, to D, back to G. And that's our chorus C. So for our post-chorus, we just go back to the intro riff and play it through once. And guitar 2 is just doing the harmony on our fill, and then we have guitar 3, the little solo, so let's do that. So starting with the 8 on the B, hammer onto 10, and then bend the 10, then just play 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, pull off the 8, bend on the 10 E 2 times. And then just play 10, 8, 10, 8, 10. Then we're doing a bend on the 10, release, pull off the 8, 10 on the B. Jump back to the E, go 8, hammer onto 10, pull off the 8, and then just bend the 10 on the E. And that's our little solo for the post-chorus. So for our next verse, it's similar to the first, it's just a little bit shorter, so let's go through it because it's not that hard. Our A 2 times, to our second chord, back to our A 2 times, up to our 7s, with the fill, back to the A, and this finishes the same. A again, G, G, to our D 4 times, to the A, up to the E, E and E 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's guitar 1. And guitar 2 is just doing the harmonies again on the fill, and then we have guitar 3, we've got 2 bends on the 7, G, just play 7, 5, and then 7, pull off the 5, and they're all the parts to the second verse. So our second chorus is going to be exactly the same as the first, just play it through 2 times, and then we have these little solo fills with that, so let's have a look at those. So our first fill on the B, 5, hammer onto 8, 5 on the E, bend 7 E, bend it again, release and pull off the 5, and then do 5, hammer onto 7, pull off the 5. Jump up to 12 on the E, 3 bends, and then just play the 12, and that's the first solo there. So the second solo, we just play 9G, 8 on the B, play 10 on the B and bend, then just do 10, pull off the 8, and then just bend the 10 again on the B 2 times. So we're not picking the second time. And they're all the parts of the second chorus. So this just keeps repeating right through to the end. We're going to have 10 on the A, 12 on the D, so we have our G, and slide up 2 frets. Play the 12 and 14, go back to 10 and 12, back to 12 and 14 and 2 times. Then go to 8 and 10, so on F, slide back to the E, to a D, back to the F, 8 and 10, to the G, 10 and 12. So that first section. Then do the first part again. Do our 8, 10, slide back to 7, 9, to the D, and then play it again and slide up to the G, the 10 and the 12. So the whole section slowly. And keep playing that right through to the end. Now let's have a look at our solos. So our first solo, we're going 7, pull off the 5 on the G, D, 7, 5. Then bend 7 on the G 3 times. And then the 4th time, bend, release, pull off the 5. 7 on the D. Slide up to 12 on the G. B, 10, 12, and then we're going to bend the 12 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 10. Then bend the 10. Then we're doing 8, hammer on to 10, then bend. Do that again, but bend 2 times. So don't pick, just bend up 2 times, and again. Then just do 8, hammer on to 10 with a bend. Then jump to the E and do the same, 8, hammer on to 10 with a bend. Then we're just going to pick the 10 and come down with the bend and do it 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then bend, release, pull off to the 8. Do that again, 10, pull off to 8, no bend, and then bend the 10. Then we're going to slide up to 19 on the G, play 17 on the B, bend 20 on the B, bend it 2 times, and again, and again. Then just play 20, 17, bend 20 on the E, and 3 more times, 1, 2, 3. Then we're coming back to the G, do 5, 7, 5, 7, 5s, they're just hammer-ons and pull-offs. Bend on 7, 7 pull off the 5, D, 7, 5, A, 7, 6, 5, 3, 3. Then play the 3 again. And again, and then we do 3, 5, slide up to 7 all on the A, then go to the D, 5, then play 5 again, 5, 6, 7, 5 on the G, 7 on the D, back to 5, G, do a bend and release on 7, pull off the 5 on the G, back to D, 7, go to 5, hammer onto 7, then G, 5, hammer onto 7 and bend. And then just do 5, 7, 5, hammer on pull off. Slide up to 9 on the G, 10 B, 12 on the B, and then we're just going to bend. And then do a bend and release, pull off the 10, and play 10. And that's the first solo, and there's a second solo playing over the top of that, so let's have a look at that as well. So for our second solo, I'm going to start with a bend on the 7th fret G. Then just go 5, 7, 5, hammer on a pull off, 7 D. Slide up to 9 on the G, play 8B, 10B, do a bend on the 10, and then do 8, hammer onto 10, bend. Then do that again with 2 bends, and again, and again, and again, and again. Then just do 8, 10, 8, hammer on, pull off, G, 9, back to B, 8, then bend the 10 on the E, do 8, 10, back to 8, hammer on, pull off on the E, play 10 on the B, bend the 10, back to E, 8, 10, 8, bend the 10, and we're going to do that 5 times. 3, 4, 5, play 10, and then release the 10, start with the bender, back to 8. Then we're going to do a trill between 17 and 20 on the E, so then just bend 20 3 times. Then just play 20, 17 on the B, 20, 17, bend 20. Play 20, 17, bend 19 on the G. Play 17, 19. Bend again, release, pull off to 17 on the 19 G. 19 on the D, 17, hammer onto 19. Then right in the background we have 7D, 9G, and we do that 4 times. We're palm muting that there. 7, pull off to 5 on the G, back to 7 on the D, 5, hammer onto 7. And then we're doing the same as we did before, but open D, 2nd fret on the G, and we go 1, 2, 3, and then go open, hammer onto 2, pull off to open. And then do the same, open, hammer onto 2, pull off to the open on the D, and then to the 3 on the A, and then we're just bending that 3 on the A. And they're all the parts there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Hotter Than Hell Guitar Lesson by Kiss. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your 70s and 80s rock, glam and metal, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds more songs, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.